Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be back with you guys. Well, welcome to Monday. Happy Monday. You know, I've been just sitting here looking at my pendant today. This is one of my newer pendants. It's the triple moon, the sign of the ancient goddess. And as somebody who loves astrology, I love the moon. I can tell you in terms of astrology, the moon is a really important factor in our day-to-day existence, at least in astrology. And so I've been wearing the moon pendant today. You know, the moon's one of the great illuminators of the Zodiac. The moon deals with the inner self, the inner psychic realm, the emotions of the deep feeling self. And so, you know, when you want to get in touch with yourself, you want to kind of get in tune with the moon. That'll help you feel your inner self. Well, I'm so glad you're here. You know, back here, I've also got today my staff. If you guys weren't at last night's video, we did a live ritual for Imbolc on the witching hour. And I got my mystical Wiccan staff. This is called a stang. And I talk about that in the show last night. But this is a traditional staff among the Wicca. And it represents the horned lord. So it's like the god's horns. And many Wiccans carry the stang to attune to the energy of the Lord and the Sabbath energy. So, anyways, got my stang back here. Got my moon pin. I tell you, I'm feeling mystical today. And you know what today is? It's Monday. That means it's horoscopes. So we're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel today and see what is in the stars for you. So, starting off today, well, we're going to jump in here. Let me just tell you how we're going to do this. We got a lot of new people, so you may not be familiar with how we do horoscopes. But what we're going to do is the first part, we're going to just do an overview of all the transits. What's actually going on in the heavens? So we're going to talk about all the energies for the week. After that, we're going to go around our big zodiac wheel and do horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. So stay with us because everybody watching this, you will get your own individual horoscope, okay? So we're going to start off with our transits today. Well, here we are today. We got a really interesting week. There's a lot of high power this week. And, you know, I always say, let the stars work with you, not against you, you know. Well, let me just tell you what's happening here real quickly. Today, our sun is in the sign of Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. I love Aquarius. Yay, Aquarius. Happy birthday to all of our Aquarians out there. Happy birthday. Here's Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer. It's an air sign. And so today we've got a double dose of Aquarius because our sun is in Aquarius and our moon is in Aquarius. Again, the great illuminators. There is a lot of power today for communication. And the other transits just further confirm that. We've got, as I said, our sun in Aquarius, our moon in Aquarius. Our sun is conjunct Mercury, planet of communications. Venus trine Uranus, Mars trine Jupiter, and Mars square Pluto. What this means is today is a day for communications breakthrough. Keep talking, keep negotiating, keep conversations lively. Venus trine Uranus means there could be a little flirtation today. So just roll with it, have fun with it. Communication brings breakthrough. That's what you got to know for Monday. All right, going into tomorrow and Tuesday. By the way, I forgot to say the timeline. These horoscopes are over the period of Monday, February the 4th, 2019 through Sunday, February the 10th, 2019, okay? So Monday through Sunday, the 2nd, the 4th through the 10th of February. Okay, Tuesday, we're jumping into Tuesday. We still have our Aquarian moon that's keeping that communication open. Also meant to tell you, moon in Aquarius also helps heighten psychic senses. So, you know, you've got the outer world communication that Aquarius brings plus the inner world. So it's a great time to listen to your inner self, okay? We've got our sun, again, conjunct Mercury. The moon is conjunct Mercury and Venus is trine Uranus. What this all means is it's a conversation day. Tuesday's going to continue that conversation energy that we got today. So just be open to it. With the sun conjunct Mercury, that's a really strong power aspect for communication. So today and tomorrow, really excellent day, especially for business communications, trying to get ahead. You got job interviews, you're going to ace it. Today or tomorrow is really powerful for that. Try to do in-person stuff. Try to really be one-on-one with people. That's going to really work for you. Now, once we get into Wednesday on the 6th of February, well, let me tell you, things heat up. This is going to be our exciting day as our moon moves into Pisces. Ooh, that's going to stir up deep emotions and feelings of the heart. We got Venus trine Uranus, which means little intensity in the romance and the flirtation. Mars is conjunct Uranus. It's going to make people feel really, it's a positive aspect. It's going to be really kind of intense though. And Jupiter square Neptune. What all this adds up to? Wednesday is our love day. So if you want to have some romance, get a date, Wednesday's your day. I'm flipping my book here. All right, going into Thursday. Thursday is the 7th of February. We've got our moon still in Pisces. That's that water energy. That's emotion energy. This is going to be a very fascinating day because we've got our moon conjunct Neptune. Venus, again, trine Uranus. We've got, let's see, Mercury conjunct Uranus and Jupiter square Neptune. What all this means is this is our psychic power day. Now, somebody's going to say, well, Jupiter square Neptune's negative. Actually, Jupiter is such a powerful planet of influence that even in a negative aspect, it brings blessings. So Jupiter square Neptune actually brings in psychic blessings. May come a little slower, so definitely take your time, really go within and listen to the inner voice, because I'll tell you, Thursday, that is our psychic power day. It really is, okay? So if you've been doing spiritual development, psychic development, Thursday, you really get to really be in that vibe, okay? Now, going into Friday, that's going to be the 8th of February. We've got our moon still in Pisces. Again, that deep psychic feeling, emotional energy. Mars is square Pluto that day. We have a little bit of challenging aspect there. Jupiter is square Neptune, and Mars is conjunct Uranus. What this means is people may be a little over emotional, and it may be hard to get people kind of to focus on the same page. So any discussions, especially in business or even, well, really even any personal too as well, you want to go slow. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't speak for other people. Just go slow. Let things kind of come to the surface and you'll be okay. Just remember, if you jump the gun and assume something and then make a statement, you're going to get yourself all messed up on Friday. Don't do it. Just go slow, listen a lot, speak a little. Okay, there you go. Now, what's going to happen on the weekend? Well, this is interesting because, you know, Saturday night's usually our big romance date night. Most people go out on dates on Saturday. Well, you know, I got to tell you, I might have a little challenge. Our moon is moving over to Aries, which is fire energy. Now, that brings up passion. However, our moon is square Venus and Jupiter is square Neptune that day. What that means energetically is that it may be a little hard to feel, get a sense of feeling how you're connecting to people. And, you know, it's going to be a little challenging in the romantic area. So I won't say that you can't go out and have fun, but you know, it might be a little awkward. So even if you started a romance back on, what was it, Wednesday was our love day, you know, Saturday may not be the best day for a romance, for a date. So you might want to, you know, just take that slow, okay? So now going into Sunday, we still got our moon in Aries. Sunday is the 10th of February. Our moon is trine Jupiter, very powerful aspect for inner vision, inner knowledge. However, our moon is square Saturn, our moon is square Pluto, and Jupiter is square Neptune. What this means is avoid extremes. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't go all out crazy. Just proceed at a slow, methodical way, because you know that Aries power can sometimes make us a little compulsive or spastic. Don't go that way. That moon trine Jupiter highlights your inner self, so slow down enough to listen to your inner self. Avoid extremes of emotion. That moon square Saturn means that you may be more on the emotional side rather than the logical side. So be very slow. Just be methodical. That's the word I would say. Methodical on Sunday in all your dealings, and you'll be okay. All right? So there you go. That is the major transits. That's what's in the stars for us from today through Sunday. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to do horoscopes. That's right. We're going to spin around our big wheel. And if you're saying, well, Psychic Bob, I don't know what sign I am. Well, you listen up, because after each horoscope sign, I'm going to give the birth date range. And when you hear the sign that's your sign, that your birth date range falls right after, that's your sign. Now, no matter how many times I say it, I get it every week. People write to me and they say, well, Psychic Bob, according to your horoscopes, I'm a Pisces because my birthday is on March 20th. But another astrologer said that I'm an Aries because theirs starts on March 20th. And yours says March 21st is Aries. I don't know if I'm an Aries or a Pisces. What sign am I? Well, you're what we call a cusp baby. And that means you were born right when the sun was on the line between two signs. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, you get two horoscopes. So just listen to both. You'll figure out in time which one you're more of. But really, cusp people, don't let that be a stressor for you. It just means you get two horoscopes. So you're a little bit of both, and that's okay. Listen to both, and you'll get help that way, okay? Anyways, I am so glad you're here. Well, we're going to jump right into it here. And hold on a second, I get all my stuff sorted. All right, so let's spin around our wheel here. All right, our first sign on the wheel today is Aries, and that's March 21st through April 20th. You know, Aries, this week there is a lot of high power for you. There's a lot of fire energy, a lot of air energy. You're going to be feeling maybe even a little pulled thin. So you want to really think this week about coming back to your center. Don't let anybody frazzle you. Don't let anybody get you off of your track. This is a week where Aries have to be a little bit tunnel vision. Focus on what you want, what you believe in, and then you're going to be successful, okay? This week for you is all about coming back to the place of center. This is going to be in business as well as in romance. You be all about you. Don't get into everybody else's drama. Be focused, be hard-driven, be all about you this week, okay? Also highlighted for Aries this week are issues connected to travel. So it might be a good week to get away from the fray, jump on a plane, get in your car, and just go see something and get away from the fray, okay? Your key word this week, Aries, is center. Come back to your center always, okay? You remember that? You're going to rock it. All right, our next sign is Taurus, and that's April 21st through May 20th. Oh, Taurus, you are just the Romeos and Juliets of the Zodiac this week. Taurus are going to find that they're in love with everybody. Everybody's in love with them. Have fun with it this week, Taurus. Flirt, indulge, you know, have some date nights. Go out, see and be seen. If you're in a relationship, I tell you, it's like you've just met and it's all starting new. And if you're single, this is a great time to connect to people. You're going to really find this week that sensuality is very high on the list. Luxury is going to be very important to you. In work, you know, try to maintain a level of groundedness. You may be very challenged this week, Taurus, in the sense that you're kind of daydreaming a lot and having flights of fancy, of thinking about the special someone. You know, that's all right. You know, just enjoy the feeling what it's like to be in love again, okay? And if you're somebody saying, well, say goodbye, I'm single, I don't have anybody. Well, just meditate on what your ideal will be, because I'll tell you, you're going to draw somebody into your life very soon that's like your ideal. So be open to that. In personal relationships, as I said, it's a lot of fun. Have fun, flirt, go out, see and be seen. Social week for Taurus. Don't just sit at home. Go out. Even if you're alone, go out. Go to the shopping mall. Go to the movies. Be seen. You're also highlighted for Tauruses this week are issues connected to gourmet food. So maybe you want to take a cooking class. That might be a place to meet somebody. Or maybe you want to make a special dinner for somebody. Explore gourmet food as part of your week. Your keyword this week, Taurus, is romance. Yay. All right, our next sign is Gemini, and that's May 21st through June 20th. You know, Geminis, you are in a power position this week. You have the gift of communication. And right now, we've got a lot of air energy and fire in the chart. This is giving you power this week to really have breakthroughs. Breakthroughs emotionally, breakthroughs financially. It's your winning time. What you want to be continually thinking about is how are you communicating this week? Particularly in work, don't sit in the back of the room and just observe and be silent. Get involved, get active, because people will want to hear your ideas and you have influence and people are intrigued by your concepts right now. One of the things you're going to find, particularly for those who are looking for jobs right now, this is a great time for salary negotiation. So really kind of get what you want out of the deal. Now, don't walk on people, of course, but definitely hold your own, hold your ground, and you're going to have a good week this week. You're going to find in relationships also that you have a lot of reciprocity. Like, you know, you need help from a friend, they need help from you. There's going to be a lot of exchanges of energy and support this week. Very good week socially, very good week financially, business-wise. Also highlighted for Geminis are issues connected to concerts, particularly like music concerts. So go out, get into the vibe and let that creative spark of music inspire you. Your key word this week, Gemini, is negotiate. Negotiate everything. All right, because you got the power of negotiation. Negotiate. All right, our next sign is Cancer. That's June 21st through July 20th. You know, Cancers, this week you are very in touch with your psychic self, but it may not be the best week to jump in and do action. This is a week where you want to sit a little bit back, notice how things are playing around you. You're going to find probably by next week that you'll have more influence to actively direct and change things. And I think that your power this week is actually in silence. So don't feel the need to be suddenly, you know, the leader of something. Kind of be the observer, be the participant rather than the leader this week. Because in the next week, it looks like there are going to be some alignment shifts that's going to put you more in the power seat. And your power, though, now really comes from silence. I also see around you here in terms of personal relationships, you want to really practice listening this week. Listen to your partner. Don't try to solve their problem, just be present, okay? That's going to get you really far this week. Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to art gallery visits. So it's a good time maybe to get out, go study the ancient paintings of the great masters, or modern art as well. Anyways, go to an art gallery this week. Your key word this week, Cancer, is observe. Eagle eye it. Observe. All right. Our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd through August 22nd. You know, Leos, your psychic senses are doubly heightened this week. Leos are going to really find that they just simply know stuff. You just know before anybody else knows. And don't be afraid to share your knowledge, because you may be in situations in work this week where people are just missing the obvious. It's like you're like, does anybody get this? And you as a psychically perceiving person are seeing the long-term effects of things. A lot of people this week that are not spiritually oriented may be a little challenged in seeing long-term visions. And so you're going to be very tuned into kind of what the long-term effects and play out of scenarios are. So to definitely share that, that's going to help you be popular in work. Even if they don't understand it right now, it will ultimately serve you. In the area of relationships also, really pay attention to that inner voice, because you're going to find that you're going to know just what to say or what not to say in order to bring healing and closure and success to relationships that may be challenged this week. So you have a power of healing by your psychic insights, okay? Also highlighted for Leos this week are issues connected to property investments. So it's a good time for you to think about buying some land, buy a house, buy a commercial real estate piece, any of that. Look into that. Your key word this week, Leo, is psychic. Let the psychic power reign. All right, our next sign is Virgo, and that's August 23rd through September 22nd. August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgo. You know, Virgos, this week, your power is not in acting. Your power is in immobility. Now, what I mean by that, I don't mean be a total passive pansy here. What I mean is you don't have to jump into craziness. There are going to be people, because of all this fire and air, that have a lot of ideas. They're going to be spun up and wound out and spun up. You just got to sit back and chill. Let them run their energy down, and then they'll be in a place to listen to you, particularly in work right now, because you may find that people are wanting you to get all worked up about stuff that you just don't feel any passion over. Don't put your energy into it. Let them wind themselves down, and then they'll hear what you have to say. Also, same thing in relationships. You're going to find maybe your partner this week's a little high-strung and demanding. You just sit back and just say, yes, And what you're going to find is that then they settle down, and then they're ready to hear you. So, you know, this is going to be a week where you got to just focus on being chilled, being listening a lot. Don't get too worked up about anything, okay? Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to book writing. So if you've been feeling like you want to tell your story, write a book, get into that this week. There's a lot of power for that. Your key word this week, Virgo, is relax. Take a chill pill. Relax. Okay. Our next sign is Libra, and that's September 23rd through October 22nd. You know, Libra, I've always said it, Libras are the friends of the zodiac. Everybody loves Libras because they're the friends to the whole world. Libra, this week for you is an exercise in practicing being open. All right, let's do take 2 of Libra. Just so you know what's happening is I had a leak yesterday in my bathroom, and so the maintenance people had to come. I didn't expect them until later today, but they came early. So I was in the middle of filming, and maintenance came. But that's all right. We got it sorted. Everything is fixed. It was not a major repair. Just needed some washers and some caulking. Whew, we're good. So now let's go back to Libra because I don't remember where I was. Partway through. Anyways, Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. You know, Libras, this week for you, and I tell you, and I'm looking at the transits, you've got the gift of communication. And, like I always say, Libras are the friends of the zodiac. And this week is a week where you get to express your friendship. A lot of people are going to be drawn to you this week, seeking your guidance, your help. Be present for them. You're going to find that not only are you being a friend, but that spirit in the cosmos is sending people to be your friend. And so this week for you may be a challenge in vulnerability, letting yourself be open and sharing. Libras are great at taking care of everybody, but this week the cosmos wants to take care of you. So be open to receiving people into your life, bringing them blessing, but letting them bring you blessing, okay? In work, you're going to find that, teamwork is the key word around you this week. So just work with people, go with the flow. You're going to rock it. And in personal life, as I said, you're going to start seeing people coming into your life that want to be part of your scene. So just welcome them, embrace them, and enjoy the experience. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to walking or hiking. So it's a good time to get out, connect back to the earth, get that grounding energy, and maybe go walking with a friend. That'd be a great time to go through a walk and really talk. That's your energy this week, walking. Your key word this week, Libra, is openness. Be open to receiving. You're going to rock. All right, our next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Scorpios, because of all this air and fire energy, you're going to be feeling like you just want to push things along, get things going. It may be a week for you where you're feeling a little frustrated because you just want to make everything be fixed and done quickly. Take your time. There's no rush. And actually, the slower you go, the better your results will be. In work, don't rush to get a project done. They may have a deadline. I'm saying, oh, you got to have it done today at 3. Well, 3 means 4, maybe 5, really. So, take your time because quality is more important than quantity right now. So timing is important. Take your time, be thorough, be focused. This is going to really save you in work this week. I don't care how many people are jumping up and down, acting like chickens with their head cut off. You just take your time, okay? In the area of relationships as well, you may feel a little pressure this week, Scorpio, because people may be trying to get you to make a sudden decision, about an issue. Don't do that either. In personal life, take your time, really explore things, be thorough, okay? Quality, not quantity, is the secret for you, okay? Now, also highlighted for Scorpios this week are issues connected to videos. So that could be, for example, making videos or watching videos, buying videos at the rental store. Actually, nobody rents videos anymore. I'm back in the 1980s. Could be video watching on Netflix. Netflix and chill. Make videos part of your week. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is patience. All right. Our next sign, Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. Sagittarius, you have the ability to rise above the fray. This week for you it's very much a contemplative week. It's very much a week where Sagittarius go within themselves and listen to that inner voice. There's definitely a lot of psychic energy transits this week. And Sag, I want you to really be aware of that. Listen to the inner voice. As a fire sign, you're very good in the outer world. You also have a deep philosophical inner nature. And it's that deep philosophical inner nature that I really would encourage you to keep your focus on this week. You're going to find in work that it's ironic. It's almost like the less you do, the better you are. And I know somebody's saying out there, Bob, I know that I work with a Sag who doesn't do anything. No. This week, though, it's about thinking first, then acting, is I guess what I want to say. And it's about maintaining your inner vision, your inner wisdom. You're going to find that, you have this centered calm all week. There's a sense of peace, of balance, of just knowing that everything is in the right balance. And so when that happens, and you have that awareness, pay attention to it, listen to it, enjoy it, okay? Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to shopping. So maybe just get out, stroll through the stores, and contemplate a new wardrobe. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is peace. Keep that peace within. Our next sign, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. Capricorn, everybody around you, particularly in work this week, is going to be like all about immediate. Got to have an immediate result, immediate result. I want you to go against the grain this week. I want you to be the voice that challenges the assumptions of immediate benefits. I want you to discuss long-term vision, long-term goals. What you're going to find is that your coworkers may not listen to you, but your bosses will. And your bosses will be like, wow, maybe we should reevaluate this. And your decision to kind of go against the common voice is what's going to be which improves your career opportunities this week. If you go into for example, if you're looking for a job, you go into an interview and they say, well, we got something that's got to be done in 5 minutes. How would you respond to that? I want you to challenge that by saying, yes, I could meet that goal in 5 minutes, but what is the long-term vision? By throwing it back at your interviewer, if you're in a job interview about the long term, that's going to show them that you're forward thinking and advanced, and that's going to really improve your lot in terms of work this week. In the area of personal relationships as well, Capricorn, this is a great time to really kind of evaluate what your relationship goals are. Do you want to be married? Do you want to be divorced? Do you want to be single? Do you want to be in partnership? Think about where you want to go and start that in motion this week. Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are visits to historical landmarks or historical sites. So maybe there's an old plantation you've been wanting to check out. Go do that this week. It'll ground you and center you and help you to have some quiet time. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is long term. Well, actually, it's 2 words, but I hyphenated it, so I think it counts as one. I tried to get the key word down to just 1 word, but this week I had to do a hyphen word. Is a hyphen word 1 word or 2 words? Maybe somebody can tell me. I don't know. Is long term 1 word or 2 words? Okay. Our next sign is Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. Aquarians, right now, you're all about sharing your vision, who you are, what you're about, what you feel. Aquarians sometimes get stuck up in their heads. I know, because I'm an Aquarius, and we've got all these things rattling around, and we never tell anybody. And we, as Aquarius, I'm speaking, sometimes we assume people know what our plans are. And I've done this. I said, well, you know where we're going here. And they're like, no, you never told us. This week, you want to focus on expression, particularly vocal expression. Share those thoughts in your head. Get them out. Writing is another form of expression. Write out your thoughts. Make sure that you tell people how you feel, what you think, and what your vision is. This is going to really go far in work as well as in personal life. And particularly in the personal life, Aquarius, you know that that's where you always get in trouble. You just assume people know your plans. And I'm speaking from direct experience as an Aquarius. So don't do that. This week, we're all we Aquarius got to make a vow. We're going to share our thoughts, share our concepts, and make sure everybody knows the plan. Okay? That is your key to success this week. Also highlighted for Aquarians this week are issues connected to creativity or artistic pursuits. So maybe you want to do some painting, do photography, create a graphic for a website, something creative. Jump into it, indulge in it, and watch. It will be awesome. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is express. Express those thoughts. All right, our next site is Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. Oh, Pisces, I'm telling you, you got a lot of energy with the Leos this week. You got that psychic thing going on. There's a lot of water energy and a lot of transits with water planets. So that's really pulling on your psychic self this week. Listen to your spiritual self. You know, Pisces, one of the challenges is sometimes you get enamored with the outer world, the glitter and sparkle. And you have to remember that your true power really is your psychic self. So this week, I want you to be open to receiving information from the spirit world. Sit, listen, ask the cosmos for signs. Watch the stars, watch the sun, watch the moon. There are messages for Pisces and all of that this week. Let that lead you in work as well as in personal life. You're going to find that the more you're open to your psychic self, the smoother all your transactions and your business relationships and personal go this week. That's your thing. Listen to your psychic self, okay? If you're not feeling it, don't do it. If you're feeling it, do it. Like, follow what you really know, not what everybody says you should know. That will make you successful, okay? Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to home decor. So if you've been wanting to kind of, buy some paintings or get some new lamps or pillows, things to spruce up your home, go ahead and indulge in that. Again, let that inner voice lead and you'll get the perfect thing. Your key word this week, Pisces, is channel. Channel it all to you. Oh my gosh, guys, when I tell you, I can't believe we spun around our big Zodiac wheel. But listen, I am so glad you're here. And I have to say it. I say it every week, but I mean it. If you are at a time of struggle in your life, never give in to despair. Just pause. Look to the stars, because above us that zodiac wheel is always spinning. And what that means is that each day the zodiac brings us new opportunities for blessing, new beginnings, and fresh starts. So let the stars be your ally on the way, and keep faith, hope, and love in your heart, and you're sure to have success. Well, guys, listen, thank you for being here. By the way, I always forget. Lady Carol last night at the show reminded me. Talk about my books. Yes, I am a published author. If you want to get a jump start on your spiritual life, go pick up my books. Psyche Bob's Book of Spells. That's over at my website. All of these are my website, www.psychicbob.com. Ouija Mysteries, Messages from Rose, Psyche Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, and a few others over there. But I hope that you'll take the time to visit my website. And listen, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call, 703-825-3929. And that's my office number. Or write to me, readings@robert-hickman.com. All of those links will be below. I'd love to get you on my schedule. For those of you who are new here, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. I do 40 hours a week of psychic work, sometimes more, depending on how many cases I've got. But yeah, give me a call, 703-825-3929. You know, and private readings is an investment in yourself. It's a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. We sit down, we cover everything, past issues, present issues, future issues. We identify your spirit guides. I bring over messages from them as well as from deceased loved ones who come through. We look at your life mission, what you're here for. You know, a lot of you have been calling, you've been saying, Psychic Bob, I think I'm a mystical traveler. And we've been looking then. And we're seeing a lot of fascinating things happen. A lot of people are getting spiritual callings now. Maybe you're one of them. So, you know, reading will help you find all that out. So give me a call, 703-825-3929. You guys are the best. Listen, thanks for being here. I love you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Tuesday. And we've got, tomorrow is Messages from the Spirit World. So if you want to get in that show, you can put your question in the comment box below this video, or you can write to me at my email, again, link below, readings@robert-hickman.com. There's no charge to be in it. I do free mini readings tomorrow. Be here at my channel. We'll do that. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Let the stars bless us the rest of the day. So mote it be. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.